How far would you go to find true love?
I really miss being in love.
Would you allow the biggest decision of your life to be made by your kids?
I raised my kids to make good decisions. I hope I taught them well.
These three girls have only a few weeks to find a new wife for their dad and a stepmom for themselves.
I think my sisters and I are going to make a great team in deciding on a woman for my dad.
Previously on Who Wants to Marry My Dad, the kids took the ladies on a shopping spree for their dream wedding gowns that turned into a surprise elimination the women would never forget.
I couldn't believe we had to leave Nicole there in her wedding dress on the church steps. That is just wrong.
Back home, the four remaining women poured their hearts out as they recited their wedding vows to Dad.
I've waited my entire life to meet the man I would marry.
When I first met you, I was struck by the profound sincerity I saw in your beautiful eyes.
I promise to love you. You are my angel.
Mr. Oakland, would you please kiss your bride?
After hearing the heartfelt vows, the kids faced their most difficult elimination yet.
It really breaks my heart, Melanie, to ask you to leave.
Only 3 women remain: Stacy, Suzanne, and Marilyn. And when the final decision is made, who will the kids pick to marry their dad?
We have chosen you to marry our dad.
I love you. Will you marry me? One of my favorite things to do is bet on the horses, so I thought I would share it with the ladies. Look at this. I took the ladies to Santa Anita Racetrack, home of Seabiscuit.
Quinella, you just pick the first 2 horses. Either one of them could. Whatever order they come in, you win.
I'm feeling a lot of competition now from Stacy and Marilyn, but I know I'm gonna win.
And away they go to a perfect start.
I'm willing to bet Marty's daughters choose me for their dad.
Then it's the Boar Queen next in 4th. Another 2 to the toast of Troy.
This horse race is down to 3 women, and I'm gonna cross the finish line first.
And it's Ran for the Dough to go all the way. Ran for the Dough wins it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Ex-Boyfriend Stakes. In the next race, losers receive bad facts from ex-boyfriends. So ladies, place your bets wisely.
Wait, that is hilarious. I knew we could come here without something happening.
This is tough. My future with Marty could depend on which horse I pick.
Number 6 is the favorite.
Stacy picked number 6, really suspect. Marilyn picked number 11, Memo House. Suzanne picked number 7, He's Gone.
Woo! Number 7, come on, honey. I love you.
They're off, and it is a good start. Quarter mile to go, and Marilyn's horse number 11 takes the lead. Stacy's number 6 is second, and Suzanne's is back in the pack.
Marilyn, your horse is in the lead.
Oh, Flying Keegan just broke down, leaving Marilyn's pick in first. Marilyn could win, but here's Houston Astro out of nowhere. Houston Astro late. Marilyn, Houston Astro. Houston Astro nips Marilyn's horse at the wire. That was Marilyn in second, Stacy in third, and Susanna distant fourth.
I'm really excited to hear the bad facts about these women. One bad thing, and it could knock a lady out of the running.
I thought your horse was going to win. I really did. It should have won.
Ladies, come on down.
When I saw the winning jockey standing there holding that envelope, I knew we were dead meat.
Next time you'll bet on me.
Yeah. Yes, we will.
Good luck.
Thank you. Great race.
Shame on you. Since none of you were smart enough to bet on me, we have a little surprise for you. Good luck.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
May I please go?
No, not so fast.
When I turned around, I almost had a stroke. I'm so gonna kill you. I'm so gonna kill you. Oh, please, somebody shoot me now.
The women were really squirming because they had no idea what their exes were going to say.
Well, ladies, I'm assuming you recognize these gentlemen.
Suzanne, you're up first.
Girls, this would be Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hello, how are you?
There is one little rule before we start this. Ladies, you cannot say a word unless we directly ask you a question. What do you got for us, Jeff?
Well, I dated Suzanne off and on for about a year, and I don't know if you've noticed it yet or not, but Suzanne talks and talks and talks and talks. You don't get a story in edgewise. If you've got a story, you start it, she'll finish it. She's not listening to what you're saying. She's sitting there formulating her next 14 stories.
Gotta be dying not talking right now.
Oh, this is killing her. Absolutely killing her.
Do you think it's because she likes the attention or she likes telling stories?
Both.
Well, thank you. It was very nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
It was very informative.
Okay, Marilyn, you're next.
This is my ex-boyfriend, Mike. You seem like you were just ready to tell us all kinds of things.
I might have a few things to share. As you can see, Marilyn's a very stunning, beautiful woman. But one thing you need to keep in mind with that stunning beauty comes some maintenance. Marilyn's definitely the most high-maintenance woman I ever dated. It would take her a good hour, hour and a half to get her hair perfect. And once she got it that way, the hairspray came out. And I can guarantee you she used more hairspray than probably all my girlfriends put together to keep her hair exactly where it was. I think something else that probably delayed her was Marilyn dated more than one person at the same time, on the same day.
It makes me feel like she has to have something on her dinner plate all the time.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Very informative.
Let's go, Stacy.
This is Stuart.
Hi, Stuart.
Hi, Stuart.
Hello. A couple things that freaked me out I think you need to know about. She passes gas fairly frequently. More than one occasion, she would blame it on the cat.
That is so wrong. That is
Stacy, no talking.
That is so wrong.
Stacy has a sweet tooth, and it's not for chocolate. It's for wine. Very nice, expensive wine. And anytime you have a chance to give her a nice dinner, she certainly will take it upon herself to buy several bottles of wine in the $200 to $500 range.
Why, does she expect you to pay for the meal?
Absolutely. So bring your wallet, and you should have a good time.
How many times did I buy dinner for you? That is so wrong.
Hey!
Stacy, no talking.
Oh my God, I spent more money on dinner for him than he did for me.
That did make me a little nervous. I do need a woman that can live within my means.
Morning.
Morning. How's everybody?
Good. So what's the scoop for today?
I planned 3 special dates with each one of you girls.
All right. And no kids.
Today, who I've chosen is Suzanne.
Okay, good. Dining.
Maybe we'll come back, maybe we won't, depends how it goes.
We'll come find you.
I was really looking forward to spending a full day alone with each one of the women.
Marty took me on a romantic bike ride through the countryside, and we ended up at a gorgeous winery.
Welcome to Sunstone.
Hi. This is cool. This is fun.
We're making Myrtle.
You are so much fun to be with. Your laugh, your smile, your eyes. I'll never forget this day. Never, ever, ever. How about one more surprise?
If Marty were to propose to me, I'd say yes.
The next day, I took Stacy to a rustic getaway high in the snowy mountains.
I want a great big fire. I love watching you do this, I really do.
Marty and I connected on so many levels.
Mr. Ackland, would you please kiss your bride?
I'll think about it.
I can see a wedding taking place in the very near future.
Marilyn told me that she hasn't seen the ocean since she was a little girl. So the next day, I took her on a beach date. This is truly romantic, isn't it?
It is.
You feel that way right now?
Perfect, I do.
As Marty was holding me, I was imagining our wedding on top of that cliff. I'm falling for Marty big time. I really want to ride off into the sunset with Marty forever.
Since we're the ones deciding who's right for Dad, Nicole, Jennifer, and I took the ladies out for dates of our own. My sisters and I love country westerns, so we took Marilyn to a honky-tonk. As soon as we sat down, we were in for a big surprise.
Crying out loud.
Inside this envelope is a bad fact about Marilyn. Brooke and Marilyn will now go head-to-head and take one turn on the bull. Whoever stays on the bull the longest receives the envelope and its contents.
Oh my God.
Wasn't anything I would have signed up for at the start of the day, but I had to. There was too much at stake.
For a bad fact, I can beat Marilyn. I'm gonna grab that bull by the horns.
Good luck.
All right. 12 seconds is pretty damn good. There's no way Marilyn's gonna beat that.
You don't want this revealed. Yeah. You better work it.
Let's see what you got, Marilyn.
Those girls are not going to hear that bad fact. I'm hanging on to that bull for dear life.
Let's see it, girl.
Oh no, she didn't even come close.
The fall might have hurt Marilyn, but the bad fact could hurt worse.
Since Marilyn lost the mechanical bull competition, we thought you should know that Marilyn once married and divorced a man in the same weekend. Married and divorced a man in the same weekend. Marilyn once married and divorced a man in the same weekend.
That's quite a fact.
Wow, do you want to tell us about that?
I was 26. We went to the Justice of the Peace, and I was just like, oh my God, what have I done? I told my family, and they were just like, you need to undo it. I'm sorry and sad that it happened, but you know, I can't take it back.
Married and divorced in one weekend? It's a lot of bull, if you ask me.
Shots, please.
Nicole, Jennifer, and I all like car races, so we took Stacy to the drag racetrack to see if she could keep up.
Oh my God, let's do it.
Girls, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Stacy just freaked out. She did not want to do it. And we begged Stacy, and she didn't want to go. And so we weren't going to make her.
Sorry, girls.
Oh, what do we have over here?
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Inside this envelope is a bad fact about Stacy.
Oh, great.
Whoever gets their dragster to the finish line first wins this envelope and its juicy contents. Ladies, start your engines.
I looked over at Stacy, and I thought she was going to die. These dragsters go from 0 to 70 miles per hour in 3 seconds. So whoever gets to the finish line first wins the bad fact. We came, we raced, we kicked Stacy's ass. Mission accomplished. Since Stacy lost the drag racing competition, we thought you should know that Stacy has a very creative way of getting out of relationships. For example, she likes to tell men that she's not interested in, that she's a lesbian.
Oh! Is that true?
If I'm out with my girlfriends and some guy is hitting on me, then one of them will say, stop hitting on my girlfriend. She doesn't like men.
Did you just use the words, or do you act out and you sort of...
I've had one girlfriend, kiss me.
How do we know that you're not a lesbian?
Do you girls honestly think I would go through all of this if I was not interested in your father? I am not a lesbian.
Perfect, except for the question mark.
We wanted to see what Suzanne was made of, so we took her out to play roller hockey.
So sorry. I know what happened.
You, Jennifer?
I am.
This is for you.
Thank you.
Are you Suzanne?
Yes.
You might need this.
Oh my God, what is this?
Inside this envelope is a bad fact about Suzanne. The kids will fire 60 pucks at the goal, which Suzanne will defend. If they score less than 6 times, they must give this envelope to Suzanne and let her destroy it.
All right.
She's dead meat.
Oh.
Bring it.
You guys, we cannot let her beat us.
Suzanne was a pretty good goalie, so we had to come up with a different plan. We decided to all shoot at once.
Falling in love is not supposed to be this hard.
Oh, yeah? Guess again.
Oh my God.
All we need is one more goal, and it's bad fact time. Bad fact is coming, Suzanne.
Since Suzanne lost the hockey competition, we thought you should know that Suzanne sometimes has trouble balancing her budget. Perhaps it's because she once blew $6,000 on a single shopping spree and owns over 50 pairs of expensive designer shoes.
Look at her smile. How often would you say you go shopping?
Well, not often enough, which is why I had to make up for lost time that trip.
That's a lot to spend on shoes, in my opinion. My dad doesn't spend money on those type of things. He is a very down-to-earth guy.
So can we go home now? Because I really need a heating pad.
Oh, thanks,
you guys.
Thank you.
You guys like to go inside and have some ice cream?
Sounds good.
Different examples.
It makes me feel like a kid when I'm eating ice cream for some reason.
I love it. It just makes you feel good. Every time that fax goes off, I just want to scream.
Kids, pick the 2 women you feel are least compatible with your dad and send them to the pool and have them clean up the mess from lunch. Ladies, do you mind if we ask you to go up to your room so we have a couple minutes to talk?
This just gets harder and harder. It's gonna be sad to see either Marilyn or Stacy leave today.
Who are the 2 out of these 3 that you think are the least compatible for you right now? Because they might be different from who we think.
The 2 names would be Suzanne and Marilyn.
I feel like Stacy's starting to kind of close back up again. She's not as open.
She feels like you girls are not necessarily ignoring her, but have a lot better connection with Suzanne now.
Just like you've had your chance to get to know them each better alone, we've also had our time alone with them, and so we might be developing feelings for the opposite woman.
I don't think you would want me to marry somebody that I'm not willing to marry, right?
We agreed that we would be the ones to choose for you. So the 3 of us have to make a decision, not you.
We're all decided on Marilyn, right?
You can't say that.
Okay, I can't say that, but all right.
Too bad it's not all in Dad's control, but Dad, for once it's not. I mean, you can't walk away from this table
Okay, well,
knowing
I'm telling
exactly
you,
who we're gonna pick.
I'm telling you how I feel. We have to come up with 2 names here.
We have to come up with 2 names.
You can tell us what you're decided on.
You've given your 2 cents. We know how you feel, so why don't you join the ladies and we'll discuss it further.
We'll come get you when we're ready.
I made myself clear.
Have we made ourselves clear? Oh my God, I do not want to make this decision.
I know without a doubt that Suzanne would be willing to make any kind of compromise to make things work. She's just that type of, let me finish. She's just that type of a woman. If she's found,
she could just be BSing you.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so? What about Stacy? What do you think about her?
Do you think she's willing to make as many compromises as Suzanne is to make Dad happy?
She wants the real
deal.
I think Suzanne's just ready to find the next guy that she's, that's willing to take care of her. I don't think.
Oh my God! I can't believe you would even say that. I mean, Nicole, we know that the 2 people that chosen to go to that lie detector, one of them is going home. She wasn't.
You have to make sure that the two that we pick.
Brooke, will you intervene and tell you can't get a word in edgewise, and that we're not going to get anywhere if you keep interrupting us?
She knows that. Say what you need to say then.
The lie detector test does reveal stuff. It's our chance to find out information, and it might give us a chance to find out what Stacey really is feeling. You're the one who said she kind of opens up and then closes up, and that's not really fair to do when we're all in here
for Dad.
See, how are you so sure about what Stacey's and you're not so?
I'm not fighting with you guys anymore.
I'm sick of Nicole interrupting me. We're not gonna agree on this, so I'm leaving it in your hands. You decide.
You know how we both feel. You know how I feel about this. You know who I want to have stay, so you decide.
You're gonna just leave it up to me?
Yep. Nicole is trying to protect Stacey while Jennifer is trying to protect Suzanne, and they dumped it in my lap, and I have to make the decision. I don't know how.
I'm dying to hear the kids' decision. I know that one of the two women they choose today is going home, and I pray it's not me.
If I end up picking Suzanne, Jennifer's gonna be mad at me. If I end up picking Stacey, my dad and Nicole are gonna be mad at me. No matter what I decide right now, somebody is gonna be mad at me. I'm just gonna say at least two compatible women that we chose to go clean up outside. Are Marilyn and Stacey.
I was surprised. I didn't expect to hear Stacey's name. I couldn't believe it. My girls are going against me.
So if Marilyn and Stacey would please go out back and grab our plates from lunch.
Be in my room.
Hello, ladies. It's time to clean up some unfinished business. Marilyn, you can come with me. You're up first.
This is my third time on the lie detector. What's it gonna take for these kids to believe me?
Marilyn, are you falling in love with Pete the lie detector guy?
No.
A little too emphatic on that no, Marilyn. We'll have to ask that again.
Marilyn, could you see yourself married to our dad for more than one weekend?
Yes.
Marilyn, do you think you're a better match for my dad than the other women?
Yes.
Marilyn, if you marry my dad, will you be faithful?
Yes.
Okay, Marilyn, we're all through. Thank you very much.
If they choose Suzanne or Marilyn for their father, they have made a big mistake.
Girls, thanks for choosing me. I have nothing to hide from you, and I do love your daddy, and nothing that shows up on this machine is going to change that. if it's my sincerity you're doubting, then no, this is actually a blessing. So.
Okay, you ready, Stacy?
Yes. If you marry my dad, would you make us dinner every Sunday night?
No.
If you marry my dad, will you promise to stay with him for richer or poorer, in sickness and health, till death do you part?
I do.
Aww. Stacy, do you like Suzanne?
Yes.
Stacy, are you falling in love with my dad?
Yes.
Stacy, we're all through. Thank you very much.
I'm so glad that we did have Stacy on there to find out.
Thanks, bro.
Or that I ended up putting her on there.
You
If you
had
guys
to make
left
that
me.
decision, and you did make a really good decision.
So
Thank you.
And I'm okay with you two again now.
We're sisters and we fight, but you know what? We make up just like that.
Well, girls, we're really gonna make one lady happy.
We are. And we're gonna break another woman's heart.
Let's go.
I still have the image of the wedding on the cliff in my head, but right now it seems a lot further away.
I think the hardest part about this elimination is that the two women sitting next to you probably had the most highs and lows. We truly have your best interest at heart, but we're developing such an emotional connection with these ladies as well.
I personally have a really strong connection with this person.
Whenever Nicole said, you know, I've had a connection with this person from early on, then I knew I was going home.
From the first minute I saw her, I just knew she'd be perfect for our family. I don't know, I just had such a special feeling about her. And it hurts so bad to have to break someone's heart when they're your friend.
Always remember, I love you. It's the hardest decision you ever will have to make. Okay? I just want you to know that.
Thank you for trusting us.
Whatever you do, okay?
The person who we're asking to leave tonight. It's Marilyn. We don't want you to go.
I know, but I've said from day one that I really trust you guys. Don't feel bad.
I would have loved to have her as part of our family, but just wasn't the right fit.
It's such a pity
my relationship with Marty is over. I really thought that I was going to spend the rest of my life with him. I'll never forget Marty. Ever.
That's why I'm crying.
I miss you too.
But I won't forget losing you that day. It's all I regret. That's why I'm crying. Soon you'll be far away.
God, this does not feel right. Take care of yourself, okay?
I will.
Take care.
Thank you, sweetie. Take care of your babies. Your girls will always be babies.
Soon you'll be far away.
I see.
But I won't forget losing you that day.
I left my heart in that house, and I'm never gonna be the same.
This is the last time. That's why I'm crying.
Those are hard times.
I missed her so much. So hard to say goodbye to her and think I could never see her again.
I'm so amazed and so appreciative that the family did see the true me and did see my heart.
I love Marty.
This just gets tougher and tougher.
I love Marty. I know I'm going to marry this man. How much my heart has hurt up to this point, I don't even know how we're going to make it through the final elimination.